You ever notice when you're on the verge of something good, temptation comes in from every different direction, right? Now, I'm going to make it make sense, but hi, this is Marissa with Marissa Moments. So here's the thing, right? Now, I actually talked about sacrifice in my upcoming or already released podcast. Yes, I do have a podcast. It's just talking, no visuals. But anyway, I'm talking about sacrifice, right? What I received to share with you is that when we're on a winning streak, or even not even when we're on the winning streak yet, but we're on the cusp of something great, right? That's when things start coming in every which way but up, right? Because you don't necessarily see it coming, but all of a sudden you walk in and it's like this massive gnat cluster that you're just like, what is happening, right? What I receive in my spirit to share with you is that it's because you're on the cusp of greatness. And the reason why God will allow this gnat cluster to come at you is to test your fortitude, to see how much you actually want to push forward. Because listen, sometimes when we walk into that gnat cluster, as we're walking down the street or something like that, the last thing we want to do is keep going forward sometimes. Sometimes we go backwards all the way. And that's why God is allowing some of these smaller little things that are adding up into frustrations and irritations and all the ations, right? That's why God is allowing these things to take place to see if you're going to continue forward. Because guess what? Whether you step back or go forward, you're still going to have to get out of that cluster, right? But are you going to allow that cluster to inhibit you and prevent you from attaining the goals that you have set out for yourself? And not only that you have set out for yourself, that God has put on your heart. Because if we're so easily distracted and pulled away from our purpose, then maybe we're not ready for that purpose quite yet, right? So God allows these frustrations and these irritations and all of these temptations to come in to check and see where you're at mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, all the things, right? Because holistically, if you're not there yet, then once you actually arrive, you're still not going to be ready for whatever it is. And when I say whatever it is, I'm talking about big blessings, right? Because they have your name on it. You've already seen them. You already feel them coming your way. You already know that you're working towards them and walking towards them. But when those frustrations and all those issues come, will you continue forward? Will you step out, or will you turn around and run away screaming? So that's for you to ask yourself. That's not for me to ask you. Listen, take it how it resonates, leave what doesn't. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Apples and tomatoes, all the things, and bye.